Hey guys, Rishi here. Happy Tuesday. Today market was a little bearish. It was pulling back from this 5-day run it had, and then it seems like it bounced off right here, which was support. That was turned. It was turned support from a resistance. As you can see, it was kind of resisting here. There's some resistance here. But overall good. So basically, it broke through this top resistance and then it bounced. So I'm fairly confident that tomorrow we could see another green candle that'll probably close higher than 440. It's like right around here. So that's what we're looking for SPY today, which is good. Let's look at Astra. Oops. Not the best. I think it's down 5% today. Let me just double check. 2.3%. Okay. But yeah. Started out up here. Which is about like it was up 4% in the pre-market, and then over the day it kind of just dumped. So hopefully it's not just a bounce and then it'll keep dropping. If that's the case, not looking good short term. But today's returns, my call, if I were to sell my call, um, or close my poor man covered call, like most people would, if they're down like that and they see American Airlines go above it, then I would have been out um, of these. I would have taken a loss for no reason, essentially. Because right now I'm back up plus $2. So if I sell this right now, I'll still make profit. And also, my American Airlines call is down today, but I'm still in profit with it, which I'm okay with. Like naturally, with that big move that American Airlines did yesterday, it's gonna drop back down. It's just how it is. American Airlines doesn't really make many big moves, but it did break out of this long descending channel. So I wouldn't be mad to see it. Let's look at an actual trade view. Yeah, it had this long descending channel. It looks like it tested um, this 100 EMA, which is nice. It means that American Airlines is starting to be more bullish. So it was a good time to buy a call. Like the best times to buy any stock, if you don't want any downside risk at all, is at the bottom, which is almost impossible to know when the bottom is. Like the bottom was here at $18. I'm sure people bought there, but they didn't know that that would be the bottom in this relative scope. Overall, there's always a lower bottom. Like down here was like $10, but short term this year, that would be the low point to buy for a quick scalp up. But it broke through here. It broke over this 20 Bollinger Band average, found support on the 100-day, which is quite bullish. I mean, whenever the price drops below like a 50 EMA or a 100 EMA, it tends to go down, like trend downward. But as you can see, it bounced off here, so this overall sentiment is still bullish. This short little drop below it was the first time since last year that it actually crossed or even touched the 50 EMA. I mean the 100 EMA, my apologies. But now it's above it and it's bouncing. So if it starts going up, if we see tomorrow as a green candle or a small red candle, then we're looking good for the next few weeks, which is good because my long position is holding these covered calls. I don't have to sell this covered call. I mean, I'm sorry, holding these leaps, but I don't have to sell these covered calls. It's just additional income on the side. So sometimes it's advisable just to hold the leaps if you see yourself going into an uptrend. And if let's say we're at the top right here, right? So we go back up and hit these $25 prices again. That's a perfect time to start selling call options. Like up here, if we start like have like one big wick down, then we'll know that we're like going back into like a pullback into a lower high as seen here. So always good to sell your cover calls when the price is at a high. It gives you less risk, gives you a better opportunity to get that premium just for free, and also get that price appreciation in the long term. Everything else overall, the portfolio is good. Only down 1% today, about down 0.88%. Everything else didn't move too much. Market was pretty bearish. Let's look at Golden Wools. Golden Wools daily ROI is 2.89%, which is not bad. Dropped a little bit. Seems like the price of the GWO has dropped because I'm only getting $8.51 because I think I was getting around $10 with this ROI last time. But I've accumulated around $10 worth. Golden eggs, I actually claimed all this. Yeah, I'm sorry I didn't do it like on video, but I did claim this, and I sent. Whoops, let's look at the transactions. I sent right here 2,000 to an external like exchange where I traded it for USDT, and then I traded that USDT into Litecoin, and what I did with that Litecoin was I sent it to BlockFi. If you don't have a BlockFi account, it's a really good way to just hold stablecoins or Bitcoin or anything and then earn interest on it. So there's a link down below for you to sign up, and you can get $10 in free Bitcoin just for making an account. So I just treat it as like a high yield savings account. I think you get like 7.8% on your money, while traditional savings accounts only give you like 0.5% a year. So it really doesn't make sense. And BlockFi pays you out every month, so it compounds whatever you get, which you can change whatever you receive. You can like get it in Bitcoin, you can get it in Ethereum, you can get it in the stablecoin that you deposited. It really doesn't matter. So that's where I send all my money that I make from the TRX, or I put it into Strikecoin. Just looked pretty good today. Yeah, so I collected all this, and I actually bought energy. I rented some energy, around 60,000. So that was good. It allowed me to not like eat up all my money. I only paid, I think, maybe like 100 TRX, so about about like $6 to collect like this $50. So net profit was like 40. Did I say $40? I think I collected like 50 here. So about $44 net profit there, and then I collected like $40 from here, and then I sent like 2,000 Tron, which is I think about 200. No, not 200, like $120 or something. So I do that about every like 2 weeks, where I like send it with Tron, where I send it to my BlockFi through that long exchange process. Hopefully, there'll be an easier way to get the money from Tron into my BlockFi, but as of now, I use Litecoin because that has the smallest transaction fee from the exchange that I'm using. Like to send it, I think it's like 0.001 Litecoin. Or if I exchange it to like USDC, which is what I keep, or GUSD, which is what I actually keep my money in BlockFi, then I think it would like, since it's like a ERC20 token, it would take like $20 in fees. So it doesn't make any sense to use that. Just use Litecoin and then exchange it over in BlockFi. It'll only cost me like $1 or $2, so worth it in the long run. But yeah, that's all I have for you today. Please leave a like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and leave a comment if you want me to talk about anything in specific. I love just ranting about finance, so I hope you guys like listening.